Happy Friday, everybody! It's Jill Blanchette from Green Thumb Stampers here with another version of Finally Friday. Today we're going to use the Tasteful Touches stamp set, and I'm going to give you a little tip on masking. Not the masking that we're all used to with COVID, but masking in stamping, where you can cover up an image and stamp over it I will show you. I'll explain it then. See you in a minute. Okay, guys. Masking. The basic masking when you're stamping is to have an image in the forefront and cover it up, and then you stamp over it, and then whatever you're stamping over it will be in the background. So that's kind of what I'm going to show you right now, is just a rough idea of how that works, in case you've ever heard somebody talk about masking or you wondered how they did it. So what you need, I'm using the Tasteful Touches stamp set, and I'm going to use the flower out of it. You need a post-it note, just your ink color, and then that's how you get started. So let's get going there. I'm going to just use my Melon Mambo ink, and then you want to find where your sticky is and stamp your image, as much of it as you can get, on the sticky. So when you peel it off, you're going to cut around it. And when you cut, you want to cut on the line or even a little bit over the line, because when you put this down, when I get to next, I'll show you, you want it a little bit smaller so that the image will stamp completely on your paper. So you want to cut this out, like I said, on as close to the image or a little bit over the image as you can. When you have it all cut out, it will look like this. So then you can set that aside. And then now in our head, we know what we want to do. We've got our image or our card layout all figured out. So we're going to stamp down. What I want to do is I want the flower in the center, and then I'm going to have greenery. So we'll just stamp the flower down in the center, exactly what we want. But we want to then put the greenery around. So you're going to take your mask. This is your mask. And you're going to stick that over the top. Line it up and stick it on over the top of what you got going. And this is where I say you want it a little bit smaller than your image, because when we stamp over the top of this, you want the stamp itself, the next stamp, to be able to get as close to the image. I'll show you what happens if you don't. I went ahead and cut this other one out. We're going to give you an idea of what happens. So you can see I did not cut all the way up to this line. So you see that I still have some post-it note. I cut it out real quick, and I'm in a hurry to get this going. So let's get the flower down again. We're ready to go. We're going to put our mask on there. When I started cutting it, I had cut it. So now we've covered up our flower. Yay, we're going to go. We're ready. And okay, this is so not what I'm trying to do, but and then you take it off, and you see, because I didn't cut all the way up, the stems don't go all the way over. Now this is a huge exaggeration, but this is why you want to cut right up to or into your for your mask, because your image won't go all the way up to the edge. So now let's hope that this one does. But as you can see, my stamp was a little bit too long for what I'm trying to do here. So that's where you can kind of create another mask idea. and just put another piece of paper down that's going to cover up whatever's going to hang off your paper. So just going to stamp this several times. And move this, turn my paper the other way. And I just want my flower kind of a wreath encased in the green leaves. So as you can see, you've got a messy look, but when you peel your mask off, your flower, your background, your image is now in front of whatever you put down. Now you could go ahead and use your aqua painter or something. You could do it before too as well, but now you can drag your color around, color in your flower. You do the same at this point on this green as well, because I just used the regular ink, but that's it. That's all you got to do, and that's a little quick tip on what it is when you mask something and how it works, how you do it. Like I say, you can go and drag the green from the leaves and the stem up into this part now, and it's pretty subtle, but it takes off some of the white, the starkness. So that's it, guys. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, and stay safe, stay cool. It's still pretty hot. Talk to you later.